Going down.
Please mind the doors.
All right.
Doors closing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, no need. Yeah, that'd be great. I don't
Right, gone back to eat. Another day in paradise, Mike. Another day. That's where I found my car. Parked on, well, let's be realistic about it, Mike. It's not a taxiway. I just got a ticket. Do I care? Not really. I'll just pay it. So we're currently in the central London. What time is it? 11:44. So we got Greg's. Might give Greg's a miss. Yeah, I think we give Greg's a miss. Sushi. Oh, actually, there's a Pret. There's a Pret. I'm trying to see. I'm going to go back to eat somewhere whereby it's. Do we get a snack? This is what the streets are like in London. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Like, this is 2025. And yeah. Cobble beds. That's what the pretty well the whole of the world's going to be like very shortly.
Christmas.
So what we got 5 guys. Might give that one a miss. That's all right. I didn't even realise that police have their own bays these days. Well, obviously they do. It's pretty mad. That's all right. Well, we've got a bay for police now. Do I get a Pret? Probably. Might get some might get a soup. Should I get like a baby drink? I might get a haircut actually. I'm trying to get a haircut as well. That's probably my plan today. There we go, Christmas. So as you know, I got some Christmas ham hock. Yeah, I'm asking for the chicken. Yeah, that's pretty what I'm here for. It's easier. And if we go for like a hot shot or a ginger shot. Yeah, hot shot. So we tend to right, mission accomplished. Toasted on. Yeah, my invitation as well. Tuna, classic. Let's go for a ham and cheese. Yeah, London prices are expensive. Mike, tell you what. So they've done very well with clever advertising. Yeah, it was designed like that. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
All right, thank you.
How are you doing? Would you like a pancake?
I'll be fine.
£13.30.
That's amazing. Thank you very much. Subscription. Don't do it. Yeah, we. Oh, and he's done it as well. He's signing up. That's amazing. Thank you very much. Awesome. I thought I'd go and grab a little soup, I literally walked out of the hotel and saw press, so I was like, yeah, great. A little hot shot, right.
That's it. You know, for all the please.
Basically tastes like orange. Oh, it is orange.
I was going to say, I'm not a can I have that now?
Oh, yeah.
Would you like a bag?
No, thanks.
How long are you going to wait?
Black white.
It's quite interesting actually, you know when men have kids, because they've got the kids on the phone. So normally men don't, they don't have their partners on the phone. But then when men have kids, they actually can like remove the partner and put their kids on. Obviously, it just shows, doesn't it, that kids are more important than the partner these days, which is how it should be. Got 4 female members of staff. All behind the counter. One's talking, and 3 got headscarves on. They've got little like tattoos on the face as well, like a little like love heart tattoo. Yeah, it's not my sort of thing really. That's amazing, thank you.
Would you like that?
I'm alright, thank you. Thank you.
Go downstairs, yeah?
Are you doing the buckets?
I'll go upstairs. Alright. Trying to go and find a barber shop, I think. Eat this, find a barber shop, have a haircut, and probably go from there. I should pay some parking fines today as well, because if you're not careful, parking fines about 300, yeah, could go up to £300. So at the moment they're about £80 if you pay within 30 days. So yeah, we'll make sure we'll get the payment on today, I think. It's quite nice. I love how people are cycling. They do like rubbish collections, but really it's all small fry in the big scheme of things. Like I see that every single person person could do their little bit. But when people do their little bit and then everyone else doesn't, it's kind of like, it's like a fine line, really. Fine line. There's a little Thomas Exchange Global here. What happens there is you earn, I'm getting angry, you earn money, and in the UK, and you go to those places and they exchange it back to the original currency. Back into Lush. This is our line. Yeah, it's hotel living, high class clients, and just dealing with people that actually care in the world.
Please mind the door.
Yeah, being outside and all of the hustling and bustling. I should draw that back onto one whenever we can in a sec. Get it? Do you know when you're in a country and you think just actually, just maybe, people interact so people get to understand what's going on, but they don't. They just sit down and yeah, this is well, actually, you know what? We'll sit at a table. Let's actually be really formal. It's better. Funny thing is, this table's actually got grills in, like that. This is exactly what I need to live stream, yeah? Fantastic, Mike. Yeah. So I got myself a little, well, first of all, yeah, shoot, empty my pockets. Got myself a little hot shot drink, because, again, it's healthy. And unfortunately, yeah, this is healthy. So they've cut half out of it, but they're not cut all the other half. You know what I mean? That's good old prep for you, eh? Anyway, it just gets cheap and nasty. Why do prep go down the route of giving a cheese butty, like, you know, with like, you know, a bit of flavouring on as well? I mean, I swear these had like, I swear these had mustard on it at one stage. I swear they did. But unfortunately, it has got no mustard on. Like, okay, fine. It used to have mustard on, but it hasn't now. So they basically halve the cost of how much. Well, still charge the same amount of money than what it would do normally, but just removed it and ingredients, really. Isn't that what everyone does these days? Advertise out, get everyone to love it, and then they remove it. By that time you think, actually, you know what, I'm going to buy this because I really enjoyed it last time, but actually, you know what, it's been made cheaply. Come on. It's amazing actually, because I got in the car this morning and the heater was still on, so the battery had lasted all night, which is great. So hopefully we've got to a level now whereby in winter, and own the car that's got no snow on, it makes me it makes me feel a lot more superior, because it's kind of like, you know, all you clowns can't use your initiative to make yourself save time in the winter. So what you've actually done is you haven't preempted winter. You've got to wait till winter hits, then you realise the snow's hit, and then you can't really about the snow. So, yeah, so I'm late for work. I had to de-ice the car. Mine doesn't. Mine just gets in his car and drives off. So, It's actually interesting, actually, because the guy I spoke to last night, like, I spoke to a guy last night from Birmingham. Obviously, I was very sympathetic with him, but like, when you look at the calibre of who he was quite thick. Like, mentally, he was quite thick. He doesn't understand the world. And yeah, he was. The minute I went on to live stream with him and he saw who I was, he had to pull the race card. I was like, what? I think I said something along the lines of, how's Birmingham? Meaning asking, you know, how the rubbish is, you know, how things are in Birmingham. And he goes down the route, talk to me about, obviously, how people in Birmingham are treated differently. Right, okay. An oil radiator doesn't set a car on fire. It's an oil radiator. If it was an electric heater, different, because it's a radiator. It's very different. It's a bit of a different league. Anyway, we're still there. We still drive forward. Remember, we've been doing this for years. Yeah. Been questioning the capabilities of humanity for quite for several years. When I see people, I think it sounds like idiots. Yeah, but it's the truth. Anyway. Still mental, Mike. The Kia battery. It won't, because I'll tell you why. We've got the main car battery that feeds into a split load charger, which then means that obviously if the main battery isn't full and it gets below a certain, let's say a certain voltage, it actually cuts out. So we'll never ever drain the car battery, and then we wire it directly into a split load. So the split load charger goes from the main battery of the car into a split load charger, and the split load charger into a solar panel charger, and the solar panel charger into the lithium batteries. The whole idea of that setup means that you never drain the car battery, but also as well, so at the same time is the inverter that's running in the back of the car obviously self-regulates. So to be fair with you, we should never ever have an issue. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. So yeah, we've got the heater in there as well. And the heater is on a remote. The heater is on a remote, and it is on a remote socket, which means that whenever I leave the vehicle, it turns on, and when I'm in the vehicle, it turns off. So that's how it works. So if I'm within proximity, it turns it off, and when I'm obviously not, so it means that again, whenever I leave the vehicle, it automatically turns on. We've got Starlink in there as well, so. And there's also as well some cameras as well. We've actually got a set of cameras, which is in the rear and the back. Sorry, the rear and the back, the rear and the front. So it means that any movement of the car, it means we can see where it is at any point as well. So if it gets towed, we see it. Obviously, big cars don't get towed. Like you don't get a BMW that gets towed. You don't get an Audi that's worth money and everything that gets towed. You only find out the small cars get towed and picked up. You can't pick up a big car like that. It's just, again, it's just not what they would do. So, oh my God, flies flying around. The thing is, if we're driving it anyway, it doesn't really matter because we're driving it anyway. So as we're driving, we're charging the lithium batteries up, and then whenever we stop, it obviously then means that it kicks in. So straight away, if you think about the bigger picture, it doesn't really matter. So it's about saving time. You know, I don't really want to have to get up in the morning and have to like defrost the car. I want to just get up in the morning and just basically get in, press the button, and it works. So. Hey, Mike's up this morning. Yeah, he's up and out. He's decided to get out. He's gonna have a line tomorrow, I think. We'll see. I'm out of line tomorrow. We've also got battery on as well now. Yeah, we're charged. However, let's look at software. Software update, automatic, great. One thing I will say is mobile services. Vodafone status. Connected. This is a curry, well, chicken curry. Quite content. Been to Pratt, got dinner. Also got my Christmas tree up as well. Christmas tree, got presents now. It's amazing. Oh, this is life. We actually have a house, so we don't really have a Christmas tree. Imagine all the people. Imagine if you didn't own a house, you wouldn't ever fill your house full of shit. So people that spend money on Christmas trees, yeah, £200. They probably spend about £200 on a Christmas tree. Because the human nature is to change all day, every day, they spend more money. So they'll go to a friend's house and they'll see their Christmas tree and go, oh, I like that Christmas tree. And then they have a friend come down to theirs and then they have to repurpose their tree to make it look like their friend's tree. And it's what I see about society today is we're trying to level up against each other all day, every day. Now, my mentality is I don't care. So you're never ever going to be able to go. You're never be able to get anything better than what somebody's already made for a bigger purpose. For instance, if you go to a hotel, they're going to have nice trees because there's going to be a large amount of footfall, foot volume. You go to work and you're going to have a lot of people coming through reception and they're going to have a nice tree. But that's worth spending a good £400 or £500 on because, again, a lot of people see it. But the same mentality is you go to work, you see the Christmas tree and go, oh, well, actually, that really nice Christmas tree, I might get some pig bubbles. And the next minute you go to B&M, you buy a load of bubbles, and before you know it, you're spending money on a Christmas tree, which only you and a few people see. So what I tend to see in the whole of society and life now is the amount of money that we just spend on pointless shit. So we'd much rather get on the route of buying materialistic things to spend money on that we think is a fixed asset, but actually it's not a fixed asset. But it makes us happy. But actually, to be fair, yeah, we then eat food that's not healthy for us. So straight away you think to yourself, hang on, why has Mike got so much money? Like, how's he got so much money? Well, it's because I haven't got a house. I don't feel full of shit. And I don't wear multiple clothes. You know what I mean? I buy a job lot of clothes, for instance. I might buy 25 black t-shirts. And I wear I recycle the same t-shirts over and over again. So straight away, it's kind of like, well, actually, that's the way that Mike lives. Like, he lives life not on a fine shoestring. He actually spends money on experiences. So my experience in life is to travel. My experience in life is to remain healthy. My experience in life is to go out and see places. You know, I don't want to have to go back to the same place every single day of the week. So let's say I get a phone call. It's Mike, you know what? We've got a job. We want you to come and do the X, Y, and Z. All right, fine. Imagine me traveling 2.5 hours away from my house to then go down the route of spending time, doing what I need to do, and then spending 2.5 hours driving back every single day just because I've got a family, I've got a wife, I've got kids, I've got, like, you know, I'm basically paying for a house which is, what, not my house in the first place because it's on a mortgage. So straight away, it doesn't make sense. So I'd much rather keep myself free, keep myself without pets, keep myself whereby I've not got a partner, and for me, be the best person I possibly can every single day of the week. So, and also as well, life's expensive. So, you know, there's a lot of pressure on men, a lot of pressure on men. I see it all day, every day. A lot of pressure on men to provide. So, to keep a partner happy and to go out and have to, a lot of men spend money on their partner because they feel that they need to, and they have to. And that's really what happens. So, it's actually amazing the amount of people that spend money. And it's obviously I spend it in a very different way, but I spend it in more of a lifestyle way. So you might say it's a waste of money, but actually, is it? I'm building contacts. So at some point, I'll be able to get. At some point, I get free Hilton rooms at some point. Especially when you're going out helping hotels out as well. If you start building their business, they can't really charge you for a hotel room, can they really? No, not really. So you tend to realise that you benefit from it. To get rich, it's not about spending money. It is when you haven't got money, but actually, to be fair, if you're buying with people and you start to work with people, you tend to find out that actually the exchange of money is so small fry in the bigger picture, and that's where respect comes in. People don't get respect, people that have to charge and get paid money. There's no respect given. You know, do you respect your boss? You're given a job, your boss pays you, but then do you appreciate your manager? Do you appreciate your boss? No. Does your manager or your boss appreciate you? No. So when you do a transferation of money, there's no appreciation, not between parties. So, you know, if you've got a job, you're going to hate your manager, you're going to hate your boss, because that's the way it is. But if you don't get paid, guess what happens? There's no hate. It's all evil. Like, it's like money isn't evil, but it's the people that have the money that's evil. So it's interesting, isn't it? The way you change things. So imagine me going to the Hilton and say, right, I'm going to make you a load of money on the basis that you look after me. So imagine I'm getting free hotel rooms from now on. And then we then find out, actually, you know what, Mike, fair play to you. You've actually gone down the route of exchanging. They're bringing in the money, they're busier. So for them to lose a room a night of £100, really? Lose, like, you know, £700 a week, when I've just brought them in, you know, £3,000 a week. There isn't really a massive loss, is there really? So straight away, it's kind of like, that's how the world actually works. It's not about people money. And that's the difference, you see. A lot of people say, Mike, you're talking rubbish. Okay, well, I'm telling you the truth, so. I'll have some cucumber in the end. What I might do is I might try and find a cucumber farm. Where we can go pick our own cucumbers. And that'll really wind people up, won't it? Was it Mal? It was Mal, wasn't it? So I'll find Mal now. My phone's about to die as well. But anyway, so we go on.
Thank you for calling Hilton London Syon Park. For reservations of 9 rooms or less, please press 1.
We'll see if you'll obtain me. Probably not, but we'll see.
Thank you for calling our reservation office. Please press 1 to continue onto one of our specialists.
Why? I don't know.
Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality purposes. For information on our privacy policy, please visit privacy.hilton.com.
Thank you for calling Hilton London Syon Park. Jasmine speaking. How can I help you for today?
Hello, can I go through to the manager, please? Is it Mal? The manager, the owner?
The manager of the property?
Yeah, the manager of the property, yeah. Is it Mal? M-A-L?
Sorry about this, but how can I help you with this? Do you want to speak to the manager about what? Just to inform him?
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Can I speak to the manager? Is that all right, please?
Sorry, I'm not aware about this.
You're not aware about this? No, you won't be. I phoned last night and spoke to one of your colleagues, and obviously I was told to call back during the day.
Okay, so you wanted to speak to the duty manager at Hilton London Syon Park?
That's correct, yeah. Is that called Mal? Is it M-A-L? Is it Mal or?
M-A, okay. Can I ask you about your name, please? Your first name and last name?
My name's Mike.
Yes, Mr. Mike. Can I know regarding to what? Just to inform him?
Say again, sorry.
Can I know regarding to what? Just to inform the duty manager about your request?
Yeah, it's about obviously working with you guys to build your client basis and make you more busier.
Yeah, I totally understand. So let me check with the front desk about this. Bear with me, please. Try to reach the front duty manager for you. Bear with me.
You know what's going to happen now? She'll just put the phone on the... She'll probably put the phone down. This is what we talk about the matrix. This is whereby people like me run a business and people who this can't run a business. So yeah, they're struggling. They've actually been struggling for some time. It's a sort of stage whereby you just come in and take them out of business if they're not willing to work with you. That's what business is about. You try and align with them. Find out that they're not willing to work with you, so you realise, well, actually, what I can bring to the table is better. So. There's two options. You either shut me down straight away, or I might even get through to them. Like the music has changed, isn't it? It's old school music, right?
Hello, thanks for your patience. I'm just trying to reach the front desk to check about the duty manager, but I couldn't reach them right now, so please bear with me, or I can just give you the email.
No, it's alright. I'm not sure I'll speak to him. Are you in reservations, or are you actually in the hotel itself?
I'm just sent a reservation, so that's why. Outside the property.
Right. So you can't get me through to the property at all, no?
I'm just trying to reach them. You can just call the same number and they'll reach you.
Okay. Do I need to drive there and just basically go in and speak to him?
Yes, you can if you want. You can come to the property, yes.
No, I just don't want to see I just don't understand. In a hotel, in any hotel, you have somebody on reception.
Yes, we have the reception team, but now they are a little busy of the check-in. If you can wait with me, I will try to repeat them again for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Shift your time. Bear with me, please.
It's embarrassing, isn't it? That even the internal staff can't get hold of internal staff. They're even obviously saying that they're saying this because they're trying to avoid me getting through. It's hard to accept it because to me it's kind of like after I'm male and she's female, and I think it's sort of like sometimes males do have authority over females, especially when you're dealing with this sort of thing. Like, have you ever noticed that obviously during tech you've always got men on the end of a phone, or anything that needs men, like. We shouldn't be saying this, but it's facts. We need to speak about this sort of thing now. There is a difference between man and woman. We know this, right? We see it everywhere, but we don't want to say it because we're scared. We're like, oh, better not say that just in case. It's funny because I'm probably earning more money than the hotel is, but my outlay is a lot less. Now with a hotel that size, it doesn't matter how many rooms you got, how much money's coming in. What you then find out is your overhead costs are massive. So think of overhead costs. They're probably making less money. They're making less profit than what I'm making, but they've got massive overhead costs. They might be bringing in they might be bringing in volume, but the volume's going out. So that's not business. So. Doesn't really make sense about obviously these corporations. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Quite a lot of buildings get sold off cheap. It's mainly the fact it's just a problem, like big problem. One thing that really kills me the most is a large amount of this gets transferred over, changing hands big. They change hands quickly, so they basically sink the company. And then obviously the government then loses out. Like hotels are probably one of the worst for it.
Hello, Mr. Mike. The front desk with you right now.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Hilton Science. How can I help you?
Right, would you help me? Can I speak to the manager, please?
What is this regarding?
Say again, sorry.
In which department?
Can I speak to the manager, the duty manager on duty? Maybe the owner?
Manager on duty, yeah? Sure. Yeah, what is this regarding?
Is it, what's the name called? Is it Mal? Is it M? Is it Mal or?
Now is in the reception, yeah.
Amazing. Can I get through?
Reception manager, yeah?
Amazing. Can I get through to them, please? Thank you.
Yeah, sure. May I just have your name, please?
My name's Mike.
Mike, and where are you calling from, Mike? Or may I know the reason of the call so I can transfer?
Yeah, it's just obviously with regards to it's just basically to do with management of the hotel.
It's regarding regarding what, sorry?
Obviously regarding management and obviously, yeah, obviously customer service levels at the hotel.
Is this to offer a new service?
Well, it's to try and help you guys out, give you a bit of advice on where I think you're failing.
Just one moment, I'll transfer you to Mo.
Thank you. Take tissue in my nose as well. My nose. I'm trying to grab it all now. Yeah. That you do a 24-hour spa. These days you get people in rooms. If you're staying in-house, and address and change. And address and change. Well, can you see my number? Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing, yeah. It needs to address the general manager first. The general manager needs to obviously make a note of all the value points. And, really they need to be highlighted in priority of what needs to happen straight away and what can happen in the next couple of weeks. And then it has to happen, because if it doesn't, you're going to end up finding out you've got bigger issues. You're going to have, first of all, lack of income. Second of all, as well as this, you're going to get a large amount of negative reviews. And people won't use your facilities. So, if you change the mentality and have the people that are coming into obviously change the dynamic straight away, you can end up finding out you get richer. You keep it, you can sustain, a long-term, clientele. That's what business is about. It's a long-term clientele. It's not about just saying, well, actually, you know what? There's thousands and billions of people in the world. Let's just hopefully rely upon